Patron. Wait, that's Back to the Future, not Star Trek. That's the wrong theme. All right, we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Stellaris Saturday Chill Stream with the Constitution class. We finally got it. Not only do we have the Constitution class, but we are upgrading, I think, our space station for the new battle cruiser. But yes, we have the Constitution. We're going to keep it paused here. No intro, animated intro today. We're actually going to be doing, because it was so many events, we're going to do like a whole brief on what happened last time before we start this. And what may be the end game. This could very well, just to prepare everyone, could be the last episode, I'm not going to lie, of this season, because the chain of events... Hey guys, welcome to the stream. The chain of events... At least the stream's working okay. There, yeah. From what happened in the last episode was amazingly bad and yet awesome at the same time. Like the story that came out of it. So, here's what happened. So we're building now Constitution classes, by the way, which are the freaking fantastic looking. If we zoom out, we got into the war with the Romulans. Our allies swarmed and attempted to help us out. The Romulans had an ally in the Shirlek Corporation, so it was these two large empires. Now, their total fleet was larger than any fleet in the Federation, but with teamwork, we probably could have won the war. I was feeling fairly confident. Sadly, hey, Corey Green, thank you so much for the $10, to help the upgrade on the green screen situation. Did you guys hear about what's going on with our screens, my green screen? Let me see if it's all messed up. No, it seems okay. I bought a green screen and basically it was reflective. It was a reflective green. So all you could see was this like giant halo around me. It was real bad. I can't use my new one. Okay, so we got into the war with the Romulans. The Romulans, that war was going back and forth between us and all of our allies, the Andorians. We were doing okay, though. We even managed, the Ferengi of all groups, managed to invade, not Romulus, but Remus. No, they actually invaded, yeah, Remus, the enslaved moon of Romulus that has a surface population of a bunch of Remans on it. Now, we even took out their space station capability up here. They've already begun replacing it because I think their coffers are a bit deeper than ours at this time with how large their empire is. And then it started going real bad, real fast. Afternoon, Cap, looking forward to another great episode. Have a cup of Java on me. Thank you, Travis. Appreciate it. So, okay, we could probably win this war. Then we got into another war. The Tamarian Unity declared war on us because they just don't like us. Excuse me. So... now we've got a war on two fronts, and that's the war that we're fighting now. Of course, it didn't stay that way, and the biggest of the fleets, I think, is coming from the Breen Confederacy. They declared war on the Ferengi. The Ferengi are allied with us, so we immediately got pulled into another war. So, the Ferengi, the Federation, the Tamarian Union, the Breen Confederacy, the Sherlocks, the Romulan Star Empire, the augmented humans up here in the north, everybody but like the Klingons and the Cardassians, basically, have joined the war in some way. And... I thought it was over. I honestly thought it was over in the middle of last episode because we had all of these enemy fleets arrive at Earth attacking Mars. Mars still doesn't have its a fully upgraded space station yet, or its minefield that still needs to go up. You know, I'm going to get that order right now just to make sure it gets done. Build military station, give me a Mark 1 minefield, and deploy it right... let's do it right here, actually. How big is that circle? Pretty big. Let's deploy it right here... and then we'll put another one over here just to make the minefield even larger. Crichton, I've been adding them in as the campaign goes. So if we look at this, we've got the USS Praetor, we got the Hey Mama, we got the Dauntless, the Ascension. All these are patrons. So I'm adding them as we go. Speaking of which, I should probably open that up because I don't have my list open right now. I closed it when my browser crashed. But overall... it's looking real bad. All of these enemy empires had arrived. They were attacking the shipyards at Mars, our primary shipyard, the Utopia Planitia shipyard. And we were making jokes about how, like, the Federation can't lose. They've got plot armor. There's no way that we could lose this campaign, but we're going to. We're so screwed. And then, boom, out of warp, 3 different other races that are allied to us. They're small fleets, but together managed to absolutely decimate the enemy that had arrived here. and is allowing us to continue the campaign. And I have a bit of a plan. I don't know how well it's going to work out. Crichton, you're waiting on yours? Oh, everybody's waiting on theirs, but I'll have to check. I'll have to check where yours is at. So basically, just kind of going down a list that I've got, and then adding them as they go based on their rank. So, shoot me a message on what your name was. What we got here? Black Saint donated $20. Says looking forward to your stream this week, Shaq. Also, keep up the good work and thanks for everything. Well, thank you, Black Saint. I appreciate the $20 donation. It's super generous of you. So, we are upgrading Earth space dock right now to level 4, and this is going to allow us to build our very first. Where is that new class? It was the Darkwater class. Darkwater battle cruiser right here. Expensive? Actually, cheaper. That's actually cheaper than the cruisers above. Really? Why? 40 armor? Oh, because they have less armor. That's right. They're kind of far in the back, long-ranged artillery platforms. Yeah, that's true. We gotta make sure that they stay far-ranged. So, we'll go ahead and unpause. Actually, let's unpause as soon as we look down here. We got inactive buildings. Oh, planetary defense satellite. Yeah, we'll upgrade you in a second. We have to go through and upgrade these planetary administration buildings. They're going to give us more power output. I just have to be careful because I don't want to burn through our military stockpile to build up the fleet, because we have to start fighting. Cheaper but much less durable. Yeah. I have to keep an eye on that. Man, it is so cold here. It's like 9 degrees outside right now. It's like bleeding through my window. Our fleet is moving out. The plan is we're going to take on the Temerians full bore. Their fleet isn't very large. They're not actually allied with anybody. They're just at war with our alliance. So we can knock them out quickly, I think, quicker than anybody else. Because the Romulans have a bigger fleet than us. The Breen have a bigger fleet. If we can take out one of our front lines, maybe we can have more of a chance. So we're going to try to invade a bunch of their worlds really quickly. Dominate their 6K fleet that is, I think, right here. Yeah, they got a 6K fleet right here that's trying to repair. We're already en route to engage. I'm actually giving the order again just to confirm for the 2nd and the 3rd fleet. There's the Federation fleet. There's our Constitution reinforcement fleet. Got a long way to go, but they're en route now. We're going to take this planet, and we're going to carve a path to their capital, which is Sigma Tamma. Oh, we've successfully invaded Vulcan. That's right, we freed the Vulcans. Let's clear that out. Let's clear that out. Inactive building was fine because this planet isn't currently under attack. I think we're gonna wait. Let's do this. Let's unpause it and get into the battle. And we freed Vulcan, so the Vulcans should be capable of building their fleet back up and getting their space station back up because I need those allies online. Oh man, our allies are kind of getting stopped. Speaking of allies getting stopped, the Breen fleet has been engaged. We have a 8.4K... Oh no, they're engaged in combat too. 8.4 to 1.2K fleets. The Valkis, as one of our smaller allies in the Ferengi Alliance's main fleet, the largest fleet outside of our own. Sadly, it's being engaged by a 16K Breen fleet. You gotta run, guys. You can't fight that. I'm unpausing it. You can't fight that. There's no way. I don't care if you've got... Unless you're getting reinforcements that I'm unaware of, you're also half dead. Oh, this isn't looking good. They have 7 cruisers. Okay, cruisers. They don't have battle cruisers yet. Oh, no. All right, well, our fleets are about to engage as well. How are ours doing? Full health? Yeah, we're full health. Morning, Shaq. How's the war going? And how's the Borg? Still doing their thing? The Borg are still doing their thing. I don't think we're going to ever see the Borg if we can't hold this together. That's the battle there. Let's get over to the first fleet. We're about to engage. We've come out of hyperspace, or out of warp, excuse me. There's the fleet. Good. We've got our Federation backup fleet as well, the patrol frigates en route. Our new Constitution is coming up, the USS Rommel. Alden, hey Shaq, if Admiral Fisher is still alive by the end of this, can I make an intro? Of course you can. You can make an intro even if he's dead.
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another drill.
Don't. Okay, I won't. But hi. So. Oh, that reminds me. So, hey, Jeff, get back to cleaning your room. What are you doing? You're not supposed to be watching the stream, man. You got one job. That was to clean your room. God. Kids these days. Told to do one thing.
Engaging
and they don't do it. All right, we're engaging the enemy. Do we not? Engage, engage, engage. Do not chase, do not chase. Wait a minute, we got peace. The Borg Collective have made peace. Oh, doesn't help us. I really want a white peace. So, we've got, are these all transports? Oh, they're the Temerian invasion fleet. That's a negative. You join up with the main fleet, Constitution class. That'll bring us up to a 9K fleet. Get in range. There she goes. The old NX class is getting in there. I say old. We just got upgraded to the new tech. Don't let them get away. You're joining up with the fleet. Good, good, good. It's minus 23 where you're at. Hey, Shaq, been watching since the old days of Star Trek Armada. Let's go and kill the space station over here. The original Raw series. The original Raw series. Republic at War, not like wrestling. I think we took out a couple transports. Some of our allies are moving about. We need to focus on taking territory.
Engaging enemy spaceport.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is going on here? Did they actually come back? No. We're engaging the spaceport. All fleets are engaged, except for the Constitution, which should be chasing. Where is our military fleet? Where is all of our ground troops? 20 transports ready to go. All right. Enter orbit here. I've given you orders to move in. Where are you coming from?
Hostile fleet encountered.
You guys should be okay. What hostile fleet? Temerians have arrived at Pajem with a 6K fleet. I could chase. That's their 6K fleet. We need to catch and kill them. Maybe they'll pull back once we start taking their planets. We need to win this war. We're going to focus on winning the war.
Construction complete.
Come on, boys. Get in there.
Complete.
Salutes Commander Cinema of the 225th Clone Battalion at your service. Sir, orders? I have orders. We're about to make planetary drop on the planet of Marquette. We need to secure any military installations that they have. And hopefully force peace with them. They started this war. We're going to end it. The Noscan tribes are building up a larger and larger alliance. We can't do any of our diplomacy while in combat. What do we got? Vulcan High Command wants star charts and materials for star charts. Yeah, give me materials. I want to make this battle cruiser and I'm saving up resources for it. Let's see. Armies, Starbase. Let's order up a first Darkwater class. That's going to be all of our money. Let's do it. Take it down. We're going to give it a good fight. We're going to try to win the day. If we can stop this... Where's our fleet? Yeah, Pajem's under assault again. No, we're conquering planets. That's the fastest way to win this. The fastest way to pull those troops out is to take all of the enemy forces out. Embark all. Report to this world. Where's our transports?
Communications.
Coming out of warp now. What do you want, Andorians? You want my raw dilithium for minerals? For how long? For 20 years? No. Transports have arrived. Have they changed their look? They have. They're the new age now. Oh, that's
Initiating
cool.
communications.
I like it. I like it. Research agreement with... Yeah, for sure. Clear all this junk out. Transports full of Federation Marines are en route. Fight for a free galaxy. Fight for the Federation. Join Starfleet today. There's like propaganda in the channel and join advertisements. It's fantastic. Combat lost. We lost a defense satellite. They're starting to bomb Pajem again. And their fleet has actually grown. Ah, damn it. I'm not going to follow them around. Because they'll keep chasing us around. Not until we capture this, at least. Ground troops. Assigning you an admiral. Admiral. Oh, I like it. Temerian. Let's see that one.
Affirmative.
Who wanted to be an admiral in this? Let's see. Or a general, I mean. Let's take...
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another drill.
Check that guy's name. Patron. Sorry, guys. None of our admirals. I'll have to take somebody from the, I'll take Preston Cole. That's who I'll take. Here, Preston Cole, you're going to be given command. I know this wasn't your chosen field of work, but I'm giving you command of the ground forces there. It has been 6 days in January, but no MMO. Any ideas when that may come? He says he pours more coffee for his cake. What? Well, I don't understand the steal. I don't understand the message. 6 days in January, but no MMO. Let's unpause it and get those ground troops in position. War's been declared on who? Okay, not us. Actually, doesn't affect us. It's somebody far, far away. Ground forces. Unpause. I need you over here. Land armies. This is the perfect opportunity, actually, to join you guys up. Merge the fleets. No, not you, and you. You two. There we go. 9.6K fleet with a battleship being created. Battle cruiser. Sit in orbit. Federation Council is ready to start a meeting. Legislators from across the United Federation of Planets have gathered. What do we want to do? We could react to a galactic conflict, which we've been... The Suliban and the Empire at war. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. What about the Ferengi and the Breen Confederacy? This will get us influence. We'll condemn the Breen Confederacy for their hostilities. Screw 'em. Hey, Shaq, been a patron since first season. Hope to see Captain Schwally and his mighty vessel soon. Indeed. Well, you know what? I remember seeing your name actually on the list, so here's what we'll do.
Deploying Liberation Forces.
Rommel isn't one of the patrons, so...
The enemy has made landfall.
No, they haven't. Have they? Temerians are hitting.
The enemy has seized our colony.
It wasn't our colony. It was the Vulcans. Sorry, we'll go back through that in just a second. We need to focus on the war for a minute. Pajem's been conquered. Not
Colony
again.
Conquered.
I need to go up there. I need to go up there and I need to fight them. We need to bring the fleet up there. We managed to take that out. Why don't we hit the next world? Here. And then as soon as we take out the defenses... Yeah, as soon as we take out the defenses, we'll move north. And take out that enemy army that's there. So embark all. Don't need to leave our ground troops there. Combat group or transport? Transport group. Transport group. Follow the fleet in. Move out. Oh, they're on their way here.
Construction
Scratch
complete.
that. They're actually heading to a Federation world. Let's shoot over to Galices and see if we can catch them unawares. But you will definitely see
Initiating
you
communications.
guys in there. Hopefully, we make it through this season past this episode, because, as always, you never know. Only half the fleet's gonna be
Construction
moving out.
ship under fire.
What? We've got fleet combat back here. Oh, it's construction ship, but not one I have direct control over. Temerian 7K fleet has moved in. We're already en route. Our main fleet is en route. Tell me we're gonna hyper warp out just right behind them. Please come out behind them. And then reinforcements can get here as soon as possible. No, they're gonna come down from down there? Damn it. First fleet is coming out of warp. So far away. So far away. All right, we still have Alden in charge. Good, 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 good. Get him some experience. Next on. Come on, don't let him run. Get in range, get in range. Save that space station. How is that space station? Now it's dead. Oh, no, it's fine. That space station has a ton of health left. Shields aren't even down. They're piercing the shields. Federation fleet has gotten into firing range. Mostly. There they go. It's always that NX class in the front line. They shall not stand. This mod is tough. I know I've made so many mistakes at the beginning now that I feel like I've learned from. Now I kind of want to play this from the Klingon perspective.
Construction.
The warrior race. Honorable warrior race. Hostiles present. Yeah, we're aware.
Spaceport lost.
What? I thought that spaceport... It was all shields. All right, one capital ship is down. They're mostly big ships. They're mostly these guys. The battle cruiser Salty Waters. They ran. Nope, we're chasing. Where did they go? All right, well, we defeated a few more of their ships. Let's go invade another one of their planets. Let's get the transport fleets already inbound. You guys just kind of float over here for a minute. Let's
Technology
get you guys
discovered.
together. Head on in. We picked up a new unity. We picked up some new tech. So, Bureau of Cultural Exchange is done. Being able to build those now is done. Let's see what we're picking up. Consulate 2. Alien migration attraction and migration speed. That could be decent for the new worlds we take over. Honorable question. Peace the ROMs? I can't. I didn't start the war. I can't white peace them. We talked about this in the last episode. I just can't do it. Arboretum adds food. I'm not worried about food. This goes down the University and Science Center trees. Honestly, for research purposes, I think that's the way to go. Battle stats. We managed to destroy one of their patrol frigates, and that was it. They're heavily damaged and moving out. I've lost them on sensors. I don't know where that fleet went. Construction ship, and I hate to do this. Come down here. Come down here and give us a listening post. I want you to build a... I guess that's a military station. Yeah, listening post. I want to know where they're at. It's not within our borders. Oh, it's one of those... Yeah, it's one of those tiny little borders that you can't do anything with. All right, go here. Construction ship. Head here and build a listening post. We need to be able to see what's going on around the area. I need to know where they're going. Shaq, the Romulan war is over. You missed the peace over it. Did I what? Did they white peace? Oh, shit, I did. Oh, we could actually survive this. Oh, wait. Did they win? They didn't win it, though. They white pieced it. They must have. They must have white pieced it. Yeah. Let me go through these real quick. So focused on one front. This is why I didn't want to have multiple wars. Ready. Oh, no. No, 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 no. It was Cardassians insulting us. How can we improve this relation quickly? Well, for trade deal. I'll give you guys some, how about some star charts? How about I just give you some star charts? And a little bit of power. I'm gonna like give you a monthly transfer of like 2 power over the next 30 years. Just something. Let's see what happens. Let's pause it. Yeah, that just went up to 43. Let's... I just want to keep you guys happy for a little longer. I can't have a fucking Cardassian war on my lines. The Romulan war is over, though. You just realized now? I did just realize now. I'm fighting 2 other wars right now. I did not notice. Oh, man. I wonder why they did it, though. I mean, they weren't winning it, but they were going to be. They had... Our fleets were so divided. There was no chance of
our enemies fear
holding
us.
them back.
Perhaps they are not fools.
I'm just looking at what their membership in the Interspecies Medical Exchange adds +10. Mutual threats, the Borg +10, but our rivals. Oh, I wonder who they're... We're their rivals. All right, that makes sense. Let's go ahead and grab the Unity. What are we picking up? We're finishing up... We finished up Discovery. Oh, excellent. So what are we going to start next? Thanks,
Hostile
Wolfie.
fleet encountered.
Let's pause it real quick. Hostile fleet encountered. Yeah, which one of these should we pick up? I'm a little torn. I know there was a lot of like, The surest way to destroy your enemies is to make them your friends. Adapting this first stage of diplomacy will reduce the diplomatic influence cost by minus 25%. Adopting diplomacy free. Interplanetary treaties. Our fleet cap capacity for the Navy, for the Federation Navy, would double. I feel like diplomacy is far more interesting in multiplayer because you can actually, like, the Federation fleet matters so much more. When the AI has control of it, they're just so dumb. Federal unity. Output for unity. Increases attraction to alien species. We're actually researching something like that already. So diplomacy is questionable. Prosperity. Do a straw poll. Yeah, I agree. Straw poll is probably the way to go. This is going to guide how the Federation is going to grow going forward. So let's go ahead and do a straw poll. Oh, I got to use that new straw poll site too. All right, so what unity option are we going with? I don't think Frontier is one that we should bother using. Oh, some people are actually saying Frontier isn't bad. All right, I'll put it on there. I was gonna say let's limit the vote so there's less of them, but apparently I'm just gonna put the names on here so you guys can decide. Prosperity. I thought Harmony had some good stuff. Isn't Harmony the one with the peace? Yeah, the Peacekeeping Armada. You get happiness. All organisms, no matter how perfect, must rely on an immune system to... yeah, you get happiness from pops. Fleet cap or something. Harmony. We could adopt diversity. I'm so happy that the mod developer for this mod sent me a message and sent me an old version of it, so even though they just did a big release, I don't have to worry about it bugging out. All right, what option are we going with? Here you go, guys. Dropping it in right now. Rule of acquisition number 7. Always keep your eyes open. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate the donation. Dropping the poll in the chat. Let's see the results so far. What? It's a total tie? 33, between 3 of them so far. That's not gonna stay that way. Nope. Wow. Prosperity's kind of taken off. Vote, vote, vote. If you want Frontier, vote for it. If you want one of the other ones, vote for them. Give it a few more minutes. I want to actually look at some of these. So Frontier, why you guys want Frontier so bad? Colonization fever. A capital building now produces 1 additional unity. Ooh, that's nice. In addition, pop growth speed is increased to 10%. That would allow us to flesh out the planets faster. Let's see, what's the base effect? Adopting the first stage of Frontier Edition tree allows you to create up to 3 deep space stations. These unique megastructures act as highly fortified star bases and outpost stations, extending your bordering, allowing you a presence right on the frontier. Oh shit, that is awesome. I can't believe we got peace with the Romulans. People are still talking about it in chat. Well, I don't understand it. I'm not complaining, we needed it. Now we can focus on the real threat, which is the Breen, as soon as we can knock out the Temerians. We're already 22% away from winning that war, so. Let's see, refresh the results. We are at... Diplomacy is number 1 right now, Prosperity is number 2, and Frontier is number 3. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat again. Vote. It's your duty. It's your duty to vote. Because there's definitely more people watching than has voted. We've only got like 60 votes right now. 50 votes right now. So why does diplomacy get, like, I love this idea of these big ass space stations. We could put them we could have Deep Space Nine at the edge of the Cardassian border. But right now, that's not what's winning. Diplomacy is winning. So what does diplomacy get? Diplomacy. Okay, so it would be influence, diplomatic influence cost at 25%. I voted diversity, but it didn't seem to count it. Diversity's got a vote. It just takes a second to update. It's got a vote. Oh, now Frontier is winning by 18 votes. What? It's neck and neck. Why? I love this quote. God, why? Diplomacy is useless for anything but diplomacy. Diplomacy is what's keeping us alive right now. All right. Strong economic cost is the prosperity. Prosperity, the reason people are opposing voting for prosperity because it lowers the cost of buildings and the speed at which they build. True, many of the planets that we currently have, though, already have buildings set up on them, mostly. So it's less going to be about building those buildings. Ooh, operational ship cost reduction, too. All right, we're checking it. Vote ended up being, view the results, Frontier with twice as many votes as everything else. All right, people want that big space station. So I think I know which one we're going to go with next, though. Probably diplomacy. All right, we're going to adopt this. This is going to allow us to build up to 3 deep space stations. Adopting all Frontier trees increases your core system by 2. Oh, I can micromanage 2 more systems. Sweet. Once we max this out. And we'll unlock 1 additional perk. So, Frontier it is. So does that mean we should develop a megastructure probably here in this system that we've kind of pressed out from? There's a Frontier outpost here. We could probably pop this Frontier outpost. We don't need it anyways. We've got a world right next to it, Vega. Dun, 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 dun. And prepare for the Breen invasion. We can put some mines around it too. Oh, I love this plan. I'm happy to be a part of it. Let's look at the ship designer. Let's look at the space station. So what is a new design? I don't see it in here. Unless it's supposed to be the patrol frigate, destroyer, cruiser, battle cruiser, construction ship. Not crazy, right? Science transport, light defense satellite, minefield listening post. I don't actually see it in here. Do I need to, like... I assume it's a military station. Maybe you have to unpause it and let it update? Ba-ba. We have the listening post. I don't see the station that they're talking about we should have access to, unless it's the light defense station. Cannon and beam emplacements and reactor cores. You build it with a construction ship and then you upgrade it like a world. Okay. So is it one of build mega structure? Oh. Starfleet Naval Museum? They've even modded stuff into this. Oh, that's awesome. This Starfleet Naval Museum is operated by the Civilian Starfleet Historical Society on behalf of Starfleet. It doesn't say what it does. Deep Space Station. A deep space station is self-sustaining space station design. Yeah, so 300 influence required. Gonna be a little while till we can build one, but we have one for the Breen Cardassian border, basically. I wish I could build it in Breen space. You don't get to design them. Damn. I figured it would just be a structure I could upgrade because it's a weaponized structure, but I guess it acts like a space station. Bummer. All right, fleet. Where are you? You've arrived at the next world. Engage this planet. Transport ships have arrived as well. Where's the rest of the ground forces? Should be 13 of you en route here, and another 5 of you. We need to keep you defended.
We are ready.
Trade! What do you got for me? Oh, we gave them that. That's right. To increase our standing. Star charts for star charts. I can agree with that.
We are ready.
They've closed their borders with us. Hopefully that changes itself. We're rolling. Federation fleet is about to engage the enemy. And we almost have enough resources to build another one of those ships. And the first battle cruiser's almost done. Oh, I can build another one. There's our second battle cruiser. And then we'll go for some tankier destroyers or cruisers, straight cruisers.
We are ready.
Where's the enemy fleet? Still over the Pajem system? Yep. Gotta keep an eye on that enemy fleet. Oh no! Enemy fleet has arrived! In the same system as. You should be jumping out already, right? They're ignoring you. Good. Ugh, transport ships. I need to kill that fleet. The second you are done bombarding this world and killing this space station, you are hunting those fools down and taking them out. Darth Sidious, remember me. Let's see. And Tryon says, learn all the enemies to fear. Learn all the enemies to fear the might of Holy Terra.
Initiating communications.
I think being the leader of the Imperial Guard in Life is Feudal has gone to his head. And I'm okay with that. No! We've lost control over the Federation fleet. Damn it. No, you should just leave me in charge. It's wartime. This is no time to pull those forces out. I'm setting you as follow me. You already said to encourage. Let's see what they do. That goes against the plan. They're sticking with us. Good. What I wanted to do, Federation fleet's right here. Now that we've lost the head of the council, basically, we no longer have direct control over it. I wanted to leave it over this planet to do the bombardment and support the ground troops who are about to land while we take the main fleet and go kick the ever-living crap out of the actual enemy fleet we've been chasing all over the place. But it looks like they're just gonna go off and kill people. Well, good luck, gentlemen. Good luck, allies. All right, all ground forces. Beeline it for here. Go ahead and land your armies the second you get nearby. Full land invasion. Let's get the fleet back over here. Chase them away from their planet they're trying to bombard. See what they do. They're not leaving, are they? There'd be no way that they know that I'm coming. Attacking second fleet. Like hell they are.
Deploying liberation forces.
I like it. Liberation forces. Ground battle, how you doing? Oh, we're wiping the floor with them. Star charts for minerals. Deal. I need all the minerals I can get. Bajorans, you only want this one dilithium for 10 years? But you're only willing to give me 300 credits for it. 10 years is a long time. That's a no. Federation leadership change. Intel, some destroyers and patrol frigates would do some good in your fleet. Target saturation makes your cruisers even more tanky by giving the enemy more targets to shoot at. I could agree with that. The only issue that I have with it is we don't have the resources to replace those destroyers at this time if we were to lose them for that purpose. Don't run. Don't you run from us.
Construction complete.
Where are you going? Ground forces are rebuilding their defenses, right? Yes, they are. Good. Take out this mining station of theirs. Let's put some hurt on them. Let's start taking out their resources. All right. We have captured the planet. 42%. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, they bounced out. Where did they go? Maybe we can jump in front of them. I don't want to go too far away. I like that my allies, the Bazarians, the Benzites, are running around just causing havoc in their space. For some reason, that cracks me up. We're going straight for the capital. Wait. Where are they going? They're going back to where we just came from. No, the transport fleets. Chase them.
Technology
First
discovered.
fleet, engage them. Plus 10% to minerals. We'll take it. What'd you miss? Somebody inform Bird Brains what he missed. So we can get duranium alloy hulls that'll add 14 to armor, making us even tankier. We can get engineering lab 3s, which would be pretty nice, and it'll give us advanced material research. Or we could go for just... That's plating, that's hull. What's the difference? Just another option, I guess? Shortest research, best for researching and getting our technology up. Best for immediate fleet. We gotta get our tech up. Let's go for engineering, because our engineering kind of sucks. Compared to everything else, engineering research has fallen behind. Let's do a new engineering research initiative.
Initiating communication.
Federation fleet, you're supposed to be engaging now. Like you're doing okay. Not giving you my dilithium. Our ground forces have managed to... Yes! We caught them! We came out of warp within weapons range. Engage. Please take out 1 or 2 of those cruisers of theirs. Torpedoes away. Go for their capital, then free Pajam. Yeah, go for their capital, may end the war. And if we end the war, we'll gain all of our territory back. They'll have to fall back and pull their troops out. How goes the fight? The Auburn's taking some serious damage. We're actually going to lose the guiding light. We just lost the guiding light. Our fleet cap is 8.7 now. I think that was one of our last tiny ships. Everything else is just tanking it. Everything else gives no craps. We're burning through one of their cruisers now. All shields are still holding on all of our cruisers because the Federation shield technology is amazing.
Technology discovered.
The Hey Mama, Captain Bravo, hold up. Hold up in there. I wish I could give you guys more orders and be more involved in this battle. We're gonna decimate their fleet. They pulled out. Let's chase them. Where did they go? I've lost sensor contact. Oh, hey, that spy satellite's done. That's why we can see all of these worlds. All right, beelining it for the capital, unless our allies have already done the work for us. They haven't, but they're working on it. All right, ground forces. I don't have to wait anymore. Embark all. Get the battalions moving. Enter orbit. Our allies are already taking out the space station. Let's get the other 2 groups combined. Merge your faces into one big group. Admirals gained a trait. While in command of the First Fleet, Admiral Alden Fisher has learned to carefully nurse his supplies to significantly reduce ship operating cost abroad. That is good. That is real good. That's why we have extra power coming in now. Up to 31. Beautiful. Gotten our research speed flat bonus as well. Warp speed plus 15%. If we attach that, stellar cartography is evade chance. I'm not really thrilled with any of these except for maybe warp speed. We've noticed that inner system speed actually makes a big difference. When will the next Stellaris series? Oh, Stellaris Star Wars series come out. I don't know. Well, I only do 1 series of Stellaris at a time. And I think I'm going to take a break and replace Stellaris with something else for 1 season and then come back. I haven't decided what yet. All right, we're making a beeline straight for the enemy's capital. We're going to knock this war out, and then all attention can be focused on the Breen. At the same time, we're going to use our current... Hey, the new battle cruisers have arrived! Oh, they just went to warp, but I can't see them. The USS Enterprise is the first Darkwater class. You know what? I'm leaving that the way it is. That's the new Enterprise. It named itself. Our new flagship. You can obviously rebuild the Enterprise. They just did. Oh, but that's true. The battlecruiser isn't the Constitution class. It's different. It's got a different model. We'll find out in a second as we arrive at Beta. With our 9 cruisers. All the destroyers have died in battle. I think we're gonna stick with cruisers and up for a bit. So I may take a couple of destroyer captain names and pop them into cruisers while we also go through some of the cruisers. I don't know. We'll see. It's not really fair to the cruiser captains. Scratch that last. Do we have any scientists sitting around? Veltar. Go explore. Try not to die. Ground forces. You're the ones that really, really matter. Where are you at? 2 jumps out.
Construction complete.
Enemy fleet. Only down to 3K. He's fallen back. Let's pull the rest of our transports through. I'm concerned they're going to get engaged. The battle cruiser is the Excelsior? I don't think so. We're not at that. We're not at the movie level yet. We're at the original series time frame. We're not at the movie time frames. So we just got this. But where is our battle cruiser? Let's see. The Enterprise is what they're calling it at the moment. Is... That's the battle. There's the battle cruiser right there. So it's kind of like an early Miranda class. Flipped upside down. The Orion Confederacy has shifted over to Xenophobe. Nice. Engage their capital doesn't have a space station on it because of the because the fleet came in and wiped it out. Good. Let's begin the bombardment then, because our allies did not bombard it. Also, you do need smaller ships that can take hits instead of the expensive cruiser, but the smaller ships don't seem to be able to take hits. Like, they're all dead for a reason, where all my cruisers are still alive. And we could bust out a couple of destroyers. Maybe we'll go tanky. Like, we'll make the whole fleet just able to outlast everybody. And the destroyers are there to max out that ability. So let's see, what could we do? We could go with the light torpedo destroyer. No, it's this one that matters. Advanced engineering destroyer. I think I already have one of these, didn't I? Ship design. I don't. I got the old patrol frigates, but I don't have anything with you. All right, let's do it. We're gonna turn the Intrepid class. Yeah, we're gonna turn the Intrepid class into, because this is using the heavy torpedoes, into our new heavy tank destroyer, smallest of our tankiness. We've got heavy armor plating, which can give them +4 to armor. We can give them burn down their lemons. Let's give them a bunch of armor points. I don't know, is a destroyer small enough to do a dodge tank on it? Like 10% 2 armor, and then that's pure ship hull. Can I just stack this? I can give it 25% armor. I can do that with a mix of, where's the extra armor bonus? Because it only has 2,000 armor points to begin with. So what if we gave it a bunch of hull points? Bumped up to like 2,500. And then upgraded. We already have the hulls upgraded. And then gave it +20 to armor because we've equipped the polarized hull plating. So that brings the armor percentage up to 35%. Do massive shield capacity? I could try. The problem is you can't put... I don't know if it'll have the power for that, to be honest. So just go for, like, huge shield caps. That brings the shields up to 1,200, though. That's the problem. The shields are real weak on these destroyers. Go with the shield boosts. On a destroyer, though? 1,200 shields versus 3,000 hull plating at almost 50% hull resist. Shields are better. Everybody says shields are better. Maybe it's because my technology sucks for shields. I like that hardening shields adds to armor. That's so weird. Shield regeneration rates. Oh yeah, people are all about shields. Light and nimble and quickly dead. 3 times plus 400 shields gives 2,500 shields. Well, here's the deal. The shield generator will give us plus 400 shields. Putting us at 1,200. Then we can give... We swap out this for shields. Might be a good idea. I wonder how many face palms I just received. Duly noted. And then we'll give you guys that... We want these guys to suck up all the damage for us, right? So we'll probably give them like a close-in behavior. So like a 25 range. Your modulated phasers are fine. Those are the new phaser banks. And we'll give you... Oh, look at those shields. All right. You're starting to convince me on this far more. Combat, evasion chance, armor tracking. There's nothing here that I can give them. That will increase... Probably chance to evade would add to tankiness. Combat speed? Nah. I want him to stay with the cruisers. Chance to evade plus 7. A little bit of tankiness with their ability to evade. And then let's give them... If we're going to do shields, we could do the diffuser to get the shield generation up faster. Yeah, I'm down with this. Rapid shield diffuser as well. All right, there's the design. The new Intrepid class, kind of like heavy destroyer, heavy shield destroyer. Cap, our shields are holding fine. Well, we're gonna find out. Let's go to Earth. We're gonna build up a few of these. Right now we're sitting another battle cruiser online. What's that gonna cost us? A lot? Still about half of a cruiser, an X class, but expensive. We'll pop one down. We'll be able to put another one into another tick. We need to get the Mars docks online is what we need to do so we can get those bonuses to build speed. That's what we're going to do. All right, begin bombardment of their homeworld. Let's end this war once and for all. Let's get those transports over here. They are already en route. Cool. If anybody remembered that DS9 episode where they actually showed a ground battle, it was the one with Jake coming to terms with the fact that, you know, his sense of adventure and his romanticized ideas of war were just that, romanticized, and very different from the reality of it. It was a great episode that didn't paint the characters as just these epic sci-fi heroes, but more as people. But when they talk about like the Federation tactics, and sadly they showed the normal Federation officers with like their normal gear on, which I was always hoping to see more of a military-esque equipment outfit. Maybe it was because they were a colony, I'm not sure. But one of the things that the Federation Marines had was hoppers, is what they called them, which from my understanding were, because nobody could transport, you could pop a hopper, this thing would beam everybody like in a capacitor basically, holding them inside the hopper, shoots it to a position, and then beams them out, meaning you could get through the distortion fields. And I always wanted to see that. Like if they ever do a modern day Star Trek, maybe
Survey
one during
complete.
a war, maybe one during a war with the Klingons, just saying, we could see those.
War has broken out.
No. Who? What now? The Talaxians are done. The Borg have declared war on them. Our ground troops are hitting the deck now. This will be the hardest fight that they've fought thus far. Let's go ahead and land more armies. Get them some reinforcements from the second battle group. Oh, it's been 2 years already? Good grief. Let's see. What should we do? Yeah, that was DS9 one. That was when the DS9 episodes were getting really good. What's the plan for after the war? Be really happy, possibly have a party that we survived. This war will be over. Our plan for after this particular war, focus everything we have on the fight against the Breen, because the Breen had like a 16K fleet. That's one of the reasons why I keep building ships and was talking to you guys about redesigning the ships. I'm actually looking for Breen forces now to get an idea on what they've got left. I'm really surprised we even have a positive number on here. I saw those numbers the Breen had. As for making friends, you guys still at war, Klingons? You're not at war? Yeah, you're at war. You're at war with a Hushnok Klingon war. You guys still love us? Good. I wanted to bring you in to the Federation. Not gonna be able to do that while you're at war. Everyone votes no to bring the Klingons in. Let's begin ascension talks with one of our member worlds. I'm thinking the Ferengi, just to have that front line be under my direct control. They have been a valuable ally, and that will take a long time. What about our smaller groups, like the Denobulans? We can bring them in. Denobulan unity. I'm thinking we should start doing light ascension talks with them to get them into the alliance. Oh, look at that. It actually tells you the chance of success. I wonder if that was an update. One of 3 options that will happen. 28% chance of change as the ascension progress. 42% chance. All right, we'll do low intensity. Keeping the Klingons on our good side. Let's do ground forces. Have you won the day? Unpause. That helps. Should be landing now. Humans, Gorn, Vulcans, all coming together to kick the crap out of somebody. It's a beautiful sight. Don't mess with us. We've got giant lizards on our side. Bring the Klingons in. Well, we can't.
Initiating communications.
Because they're at war. It's going to be a long war because they're fighting the freaking Husnok, and they've got a massive empire back there. So we can increase our standing with them, but I don't think we can actually bring them in. The next time when this kicks over, we will focus on bringing the Klingons in, as I'm hoping the war will be over by then. Maybe both of our wars. So maybe the next 2 to 4 years. My end goal, if we can bring the Klingons on, we may have a chance against the Borg and the Romulans. There's the transports. Backup transports have arrived. Landing armies. Huge. Look at all those shuttles. I don't know if you can see it on
Deploying
YouTube.
Liberation forces.
Come on. Get the 2nd Battalion.
War has
Wave 2.
broken out.
War is broken out with who? Cardassians and the Temerians. That's messed up. You guys are fighting a war on 2 fronts now. The Cardis just deployed on you.
Colony conquered.
58%. They would accept a white peace, but it's not going to happen. All right, no time to wait around. We own this planet. Let's move to the next one. Are there styrofoam rock transports for the Gorn? I hope so. It's the only way that you can fight a Gorn. Their weakness to styrofoam. Oh, man. If you've never seen the Kirk Gorn fight, you're missing out. Go to YouTube right now. It's a thing that happened. Trade deal. What you got for me? Minerals for monthly prosperity. You know what? Yeah, I agree to that. I know it's 30 years. I'm taking it. It's just 1 point. And that right there was a bunch of destroyers for us as soon as Mars is online. What do we got? We got hostile fleets present. Of course we do. Go ahead and engage. Oh, we're inside the fire. Shit. Our transports are inside the firing range of that space station. Hurry up and get the fleet up there. They need to suck damage up for the transports. Probably should have brought the invasion force in first. Fire torpedoes. Quick, conquer more planets before the Cardis can. Yeah, we need to win our war so we can get whatever the war goals were for the Federation. We don't conquer do we liberate? We have to liberate faster than the Cardassians can exterminate. Alright, this should be a fairly quick win. And as soon as it's over, it took a little damage to one transport of the 14th Expeditionary Force. We'll move you into position. Kind of a holding pattern here. Come on. What is this? A dry dock. Oh, this is their dry dock. Not for long, it's not. We can afford one of those megastructures now.
Construction complete.
Can we? Construction ship. Where are you at? Can we afford... I'll put it up here. This thing better be as awesome as it sounds. No, megastructure. Oh, 300 Unity. That's what we're waiting on. All right, it's going to be a hot minute before we get that. I know how to get on Unity. We need to start upgrading some of these structures. And don't you give Unity? Or not Unity, I'm thinking of influence. You don't. Sad times. Mars, how you doing on those new star bases? As soon as they're online, build me 2 new destroyers to join the fleet. We need like a 16K fleet. Natural compost heap. You can build it, and it will give you food, society, and something. I'm not sure what that one thing is. What is this? Bioadaptive fertilizer, plus 10% to your food. Police stations, unrest and garrison health, engineering bays, starship quarters, lowers the ship upkeep. That's not bad, actually. That's more for agriculture. I don't really think we need this. The Cardassians just passed by with a 17K fleet. Thanks, Doris. I didn't notice that. Shit. We need a 20K fleet then. Oh, man, we don't have the fleet cap for that. Not even a little bit. I wonder who they're allied with. Because if they're allied with, well, with anybody, we're going to be in deep trouble. But if they're not, my 15K fleet, once I'm there, once we go to war with the Cardassians, if we do, versus our, reinforced by our allies, could actually win the day. It's probably why the Romulans were like, nope. Yeah, we outnumber you, but good God, you have a lot of little fleets running around popping holes in all our stuff. Starbase crew quarters lowers ship upkeep by 20%. How does a Starbase crew quarters do that? Try it. Are you ever going to play Star Wars Galaxy's Emulator or Legends? I want to jump back into Legends soon. Maybe when they do their next big update, because they're supposed to add a bunch of ships to it, which would be really cool. Earth, what can you build me? Subjugation has begun of the Orion Confederacy? By who? The Foundation of Toyus. Okay. I don't know. I need to be out of war so I can do some more diplomatic stuff. Speaking of which, how you guys over here, Orions? How you doing? Why did you guys join a coalition? You're like the tiniest coalition. Should have joined us. Things that I should have done. All right, ground forces. Look at that car. Pause quickly. Where's our ground forces? Tell me we've got the transports here. Go ahead and land your armies. That is a 17K Cardassian fleet that's arriving behind us to take this planet over. We did all the work for this. You can go piss off. Transports go. Transports go. Go, 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 go. Are already in orbit. It's dibs. It's ours. Is that their transports or ours? That's ours. Ah, ours. Piss off, Cardassians. You can't have it.
Deploying liberation forces.
Did they drop theirs too? No. That would be real weird. The Cardis have a 17K fleet. Man. There's their transport fleet.
Conquered.
Ah, it's ours. We're not at war. They can't do anything to us. Let's go for the next planet. We can probably push this over with one more world. Yeah, that's the one we're going to go for. It's the rush to grab all the stuff. Too bad we're not gonna be able to keep these planets. Wait, what? They're in orbit, right? They're all orders and clones. Weird. Embark all, we're leaving. Transport fleets are moving out to the next world. This banter about food makes me want to change my username on Steam. What? Intergalactic space dibs. So the fleet's up to 11K now. The first... Oh, that extra battle cruiser showed up. Cool. Speaking of battle cruisers. Gonna grab a couple of them off of here. Just because I don't know how long this is gonna last, I've got a couple of names for our battle cruisers. So while we're showing up, we're gonna give orders to the fleet to go ahead and engage the world. Oh, they're trying to beat us there. I wonder if they're faster. We're gonna find out. Where's the transport fleet? Move here. Enter orbit. What's the ground forces look like? You know what? I hate to do this, but land armies. Go, 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 go. They're faster than us, shit. Maybe our transports are faster. It's like it's literal race to No, it's our world, piss off. Understood. They declared war on us, all right? Aaron, don't be blaming me for starting a bunch of wars. What are the spoils for this war? I have no idea. Our demands: liberate, liberate, stop atrocities, liberate, liberate. So 4 liberations. So 4 worlds will switch to a group that we can probably ally. We're gonna be quick about it. And we shall install a puppet government. I hope my ground troops can hold off, even though they've like defended down there. Where's the transport fleet? They've already got orders to land. I think this will still count as a victory for us if we're in firing range. Yep, I got 1% on the victory timer.
Enemy station.
Yeah, you guys go kill that station for us. We'll be over here bombarding the world and preparing to, you know, land our troops. Cardassians, we're not allies. They hate us. Or they mildly dislike
We
us.
are ready.
No, they hate us. We'll be able to win this war before them. I hope. Alright, we're beginning bombardment now. We're gonna see how our armies do if we do the invasion early. This may be a really bad idea. Oh, their percentage is down on fortifications. We're dropping it pretty quickly. It's like they're coming down with the torpedoes.
Deploying liberation forces.
What could go wrong? It's fine. And then through this battle, we'll end up taking out their fortifications. I just want to beat the Cardassians onto the dirt. Question, do you know when 1.0 update for X3 Albion played Star Wars mod is coming out so that you can do a series on it? I don't know. I know when you guys know. Unless the mod author decides to send me an early message letting me know that the new Star Wars X3 update's coming out. Hopefully soon, but he did just drop the 0.9. We got it. 85%. Moving on to the next world. Don't go to war with us. We will wreck your stuff. We're gonna go right here. I can get there in one shot. Yep. Looks like their fleet has come back. It's a 4K fleet. I need this war to be over so we can focus on the Breen threat. Embark all ground troops. Go ahead and move up to the next location. Oh, I haven't upgraded your warp drives. Hey, the Frankie Alliance is a 10K fleet
Rule
still.
of acquisition number 34.
How? How did you survive that fight with the Breen? I like that Denobula constantly sends over troops. Part of me doesn't even want to incorporate these guys, just wants them in the Alliance. because they keep making fleets and sending them in and harassing the enemy. It's the only reason we're still alive. Last time I checked, the Federation was the peacemaking faction. Check. Why have you done this to the Federation? I haven't done anything. There was some misunderstandings. There was some confusion, and then all I knew, I was on 3 front war, doomed. But we're pulling it out now, surprisingly. I thought we were so done. I thought we were just... How are we doing on resources? I'd like to improve your guys' happiness on these worlds. 15 to engineering, science center. Also gives us 1 alternative. Yeah. Let's get one of those online.
Construction complete.
Oh, we're broke. All right, that was really expensive. That was all of our money saved up for that space station. For 15 research to put us over 100. Okay, no. Cancel that. Cancel. Yes. Give me that money back. Oh, it was not. I blew all that money on stuff earlier. Scratch that. Yes. We are in conflict. Hostile fleet is here. Not for long. Anzo is our next target. The battle outside the gas giant for Small Moon. A single Temerian cruiser is attempting to hold off the fleet. What could go wrong?
Technology discovered.
Get some ground weapons. Yeah, we need to up in the north. We've got crews now. Military academies. Adds health to armies. I wonder if it's just armies built there. And army build speed goes up by 25%. That's not bad. We could have like a military training facility. Though a cultural center would be nice to get that unity point so we can start buffing this up. I guess think. Because we've already got a large military built. Yeah, we didn't start the fight, but we're sure as hell gonna finish it. Let's see. I kind of want to do Unity so I can get the rest of those perks for the tree we're going down. Oh, hello, brand new photon torpedo spaceport pylon. That sounds like a new defensive structure. No, it's a component and a module. Weapon cost expensive. Weapon maximum output. Star-based photon torpedo launcher. Planetary shield generator, though. I'd rather keep them from being able to take the planets. Let's go for the photon torpedo launchers. Go for culture, go for Unity. Yeah, that's the Unity right there. Everybody's for it, so that's what we're doing. I agree with your assessment. More reinforcements have joined the fleet. 2 of our brand new battle cruiser classes are just coming out of the shadow of the gas giant. Shuttle Bay 1 and 2. It is like a Miranda. They just put the cells on the wrong side. It's like somebody read the designs wrong. I had a privately modded X3 game that I couldn't share it because I didn't have the rights to all the mods that I was using. They were just for private use. But I did a series with a lot of those mods installed on here. It was the first actual Let's Play I ever did. It was X3 Albion Playthrough Star Trek. And I had Veil4 help me with a couple like voices to set the kind of tone for it. But I had one of the Miranda classes as my main ship, and it was super fun because it actually had those little it had the actual shuttle ports back there, and you could dock in with them and everything. I used to use those to bring in resources from space stations and stuff, shuttling them back and forth. Oh, the logistics. Yeah, you're not here? Get over here and land armies. Where are you? Oh, you're right here. Okay. The Cardassians could be here at any minute. We got a lot of work to do. I've got a feeling this is going to end the war.
Technology discovered.
What do we pick up? Is it me, or are we researching really fast now? Let's see, acetone assimilators. Acetone assimilators. These devices leach energy from nearby vessels, leaving them Oh, these are the ones that leached energy turned into radiation and almost killed the entire crew. I remember that. Though, shield generation. Shield emitters. Main stage Type 2 exploration warp engine. Wow, if we're gonna upgrade the fleet, we could give it 50% jump range, 80% warp speed. It's like a Miranda, only ugly. Fair enough. What do you guys think? Shield emitter array will give us plus 12% to shield regen. This would give us huge warp drive upgrades to every ship in the fleet, because these are the new multi-stage engines. Or we could go for the aceton assimilators. I'm not really sure what these... Oh, shield hit points. They're like a minefield. Warp, warp, warp. Warp. Yeah, I think this is the tactical advantage right here. If we can outrun the Cardassians, or at least keep up with them, we're gonna go warp. We're going warp. 12% shield recharge rate. Not bad. Not worried about it that much. How far did this get? 12% in the denobulans? All right, let's go back. Let's talk to the diplomatic outreach for the Klingons. Revise requests. Revise requests. In the hope that these wars will be over soon for both of our empires, and we'll be able to bring them into the alliance somehow. Improve the relations with the Klingon Empire. Low intensity. We're saving the rest of these points for building that that epic station. Ground forces, where are you? Inbound now. We gotta upgrade these transport ships. Warp engines. Almost there. We're up to 12.7K. We need 17 to 20 to outclass the Cardassians. It's done. The war is over. You can see all the friendly fleets now pulling back from the war zone. What did we claim out of that? Yeah, what did we... We liberated 4 planets. All right, where are those 4 planets? These are the 4 planets. Here we go. Offer association status, confirm. Offer association status, confirm. We're gonna bring these guys in as quickly as possible. Why won't they accept? Border friction. You won't accept because of border friction. We must be at peace to do everything else. All right, you're done, you're done, you're done. We've offered association status. Democratic Temerian was given association status by the Beneficial Pact. That's us. I think that's the other name for us. No, we're the whatever alliance. Vote yes. Vote yes. Just making sure we're voting yes. Yes, yes. Association status. We're glad for the opportunity. Roger that. Good, good, good. Now, can I actually just bring you into the alliance? Well, not you, I can't. But what about you guys? Under threat currently. They're just associates. I want to bring them in all the way. Invited the coalition. Must be at peace. Damn, these wars are really slowing us down. But we won, so that brings us down to 1 enemy. And that would be the Breen. We don't have sensor contact with any of their fleets as of yet. We do know that there's a crap ton of crystalline entities up here, though. Time to come back. It's actually time to get back up here and get some repairs. So main fleet, come on back. All military transport fleets, come on back. Head over to the same planet, Deneb. And we'll figure out what we're doing from here. I can't believe this war is over. I was sure we were done. I thought this was going to be a super short stream. Like, I was going to get in and the Temerians and the Breen's like 17K fleet was gonna drop out of nowhere. Wait a minute. Hostile Breen fleet, 17K fleet. I'm not shitting you guys. There it is. Was gonna drop out of nowhere. What are they up to? Just orbiting a world over here, and completely destroy us. I saw that happening, but it looks like the Ferengi managed to hold them off or something. We're trying, guys. We're trying. The little groups out there. Recipient must be independent. Can I support their independence? I totally can support the independence of the Empire. Because they're right now... Oh, the Cardassians. No, yeah, Cardassians. We don't need to piss off the Cardassians just yet by trying to gank their vassals. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. So, fleet is on the move. 9K. Damn. Well done. Ferengi? Warlike Ferengi? I don't understand, but I'm not going to complain. We're going to pick up a couple more tanky destroyers. Let's get a couple more of our Intrepid classes. Just need to knock that over. Another 100 minerals, please. And then we probably need to pick up some defenses here, like fighters, phaser arrays, torpedo bays would probably be a good idea. I think that was a thing, right? Minus to ship upkeep for starbase crews. Need that. Let's see here. We got some questions coming in. Question, will you be doing more Star Trek Online? I'd like to jump back into it. I haven't played since they did the lighting upgrade. Not since I last did that stream. I like the space combat, and the ground combat actually got a lot better after they did that initial update. I don't know what it is like now. Though the loot box thing and the way they handled the MMO, it just doesn't feel like a living space to me. That was one of my big issues with it. I'm more of, you know, how Eve feels like a living place, and how Life is Feudal feels like a living place with a lot of drama and tension, high risk gameplay styles, right? The opportunity to be kicked around is of interest to me.
In the galaxy has not
If
gone
it happens,
by
it happens,
unnoticed.
you know, that kind of thing. And so when they were like, we're gonna have the Klingon Federation War in that game, there's gonna be the border of it, and I was like, yeah, are they gonna have like ship production and big groups getting together and dealing with the logistics of a fight like that? We need to upgrade the fleet. On the other side of that, though, when you open up that kind of sandbox gameplay, you end up running into a lot of that, the groups that want to just ruin the fun for others, right? They're not there to fight within the spirit of the game. They're there just to gank people. You know, min-max to the whatever the optimum build is, run around and kill the newbie ships that are coming in, that kind of crap. Ice those Breens. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but I think we can do it. Let's upgrade the fleet. The Breen fleet is nearby. We're upgrading. We're repairing the fleet now. Let's upgrade it. So, oh, we can't yet. We can't upgrade the fleet yet. We don't have the tier. Weren't we doing shield tech, I thought? Oh, maybe we didn't. I thought we had. Just checking what we've got now. No, it's the new warp drives that I'm waiting on. That's right. We're waiting on the new main stage warp drives. And so we've got 38 months remaining to do a full upgrade. Watch and raise your fleet cap. We do have the power for it now. We actually could. How are we doing on raw dilithium 3 out of 5? So we need to refine some more dilithium. That would mean, let's upgrade a couple of these worlds. Is there anything I could build to make you guys happier? Happiness is at 53%. This world's tapped up on everything. This world has some open spots, actually. Unpause, because we're broke. I wonder if we have enough of that happiness resource. Where is that at? 15 out of 16 prosperity. Let's see if we can upgrade our prosperity. That would be under species? Oh, we haven't set all the default rights yet, so set default rights, just looking at it. Living standards. Decent living standard. We can go up to charity. Yeah, there we go. Let's go up to charity. Boom. Yes. We bounced up to charity. We finally have the resources to do it. Now that that's that, let's do reset to default. Are you sure you want to reset the species rights? All customized rights set for non-primary species will be changed to match the default rights. Yes, I do. Before I do that, though, let's confirm these are correct. No migration controls. You guys are free to migrate everywhere you want. Populations. You guys can get it on as much as you want. Colonization. Allowed. Go for it. Full military service. Yes, you can serve in the military. We've already done that, and full citizenship guaranteed. Service guarantees Federation citizenship. Reset to default, engaged. Now, all of the subspecies, all of the races in the Empire, in the Federation, should have access to everything. Okay. The fight with the brain. We need this up to 300. The reason Shaq wasn't brought to the YouTube Stellaris War was because it's 6 people who have never played the game before, and it's all about teaching them and seeing how they get on. Oh, interesting. I didn't watch that. Was that a new YouTuber series with Stellaris? I would be so down. If they wanted to get, like, a bunch of people who play this game that do YouTube videos, I'd get stomped, because I don't play competitively.
Construction complete.
You know, you guys know me. I don't min-max my game. Hell, half the time I don't even go with the most optimum strategy. I go with the one that makes more sense for the group that we're playing as, because I find the story more interesting than the mechanics, basically. And I love those. Because I'm not playing optimally, I get more of those, like, edge of your seat, holy crap, are we going to be able to hold Earth? No, we're not. Boom, all the Allied fleets arrive and save our bacon at the last minute. If I was min-maxing this and really trying to play as optimally as possible, figuring out how the game mechanics work, I would roll over the AI. It'd be really sad. There's an enemy fleet up in the north. Because it's an AI. It's not that bright. It has surprised me with this mod, that's for sure. How's the fleet's repairs doing? All done? Good, I kind of want to bring you to the war zone. Man, I wish we owned some territory out here. I want a spy network up here. I want to be able to see what they're doing. We don't want to get caught unawares. Whoa! Why? What just happened? We just took a massive power sink. Pause it real quick. Have we upgraded? Whoa. All of our power plants and capitals. We need to do some foundation work. You have to set the rights to humans manually? Really? I thought it would set everybody's. That's the whole point of having a default one. Swap you 2 out. Is there any more power plant upgrades that need to be done? We got a lot of stuff to build. We don't need any more food. That's for damn sure. Get another power plant in wait, and let's get a. I need a building for happiness. Oh, we gotta let time go. Oh, we can build those things on starbases that generate power now. The microfusion reactors. Let's make sure everybody's got one. Oh, you don't yet. You've got one. Val's got one. Ziban's got one. You don't. You need to be upgraded. Also gives us a better defense. You don't have one. 0G, that was your processing. Microfusion reactors adds 4 to energy. Yeah, what in the world? Just dropped our power income. Building maintenance, ship maintenance, station maintenance. I know I moved the fleet out of orbit, but we were able to have the fleet moving this entire time.
Initiating communications.
Oh, fleet cap. That's why. That's what's going on. We don't have the fleet cap for it. Oh, that puts us in a really weird spot. That's what it is, fleet cap. How do we want to raise that? We have space stations everywhere. The only way to do it is with dilithium, but that means we're going to burn power to make power. This is going to be nasty. I can put down synthetic dilithium forges. They take 10 power to do it, though. I love how slow the YouTube chat is. It's like 30 seconds behind, so I'm just waiting for chat to stop saying fleet cap. I appreciate the heads up, though. Yeah, keep in mind, guys, there's a 30-second delay, so by the time I see it, you guys have... It's going to be a hot minute. I think we still have a little bit of raw dilithium. Those buildings aren't built yet. Where are you at on that building, that surface building? Oh, you're doing an upgrade. Go ahead and run it for now. We got a stockpile of power. We'll be fine. We already have one. We have a dilithium refinery. Come with me. Run this. It's active. Wow, did happiness drop when I put you in there? That should give us more fleet cap, right? Let's check the resources. Now we're 2 out of 5. Okay. Yeah, so I'm working the dilithium mine. Got them already operational. Let's go through all these and see if I've taken anybody off of dilithium work recently. I like that there's these new resources in this mod, and it really makes dilithium so expensive. We could put a lithium mine on this planet and really piss these people off. Let's make sure we don't have another dilithium mine waiting in the wings. Doesn't look like it. You have to wait for it to tick over, Shaq. All right, let's wait for it to tick over, see how long it takes. Look at that fleet! 19K fleet. Damn. Here I am trying to fix my dilithium power problems. They're just building ships. It's like me and the Ferengi are gonna have to engage at the same time. If they would follow me. Actually, they're en route. If we work together, we might be able to kill off that fleet. They're currently kicking the crap out of the Tellarites. Poor Tellarites. Doesn't have a chance. Nope. Tellarite invasion force is also getting wiped out. Look at those monsters. They've got battle cruisers now, too. Oh, boy. I could still easily lose this. Did it tick over? Doesn't look like it. Is this like Eve? No. This is a 4X strategy title. Eve is an MMO sandbox. Rival the Breen and build synthetic dilithium mines, space stations, and sectors. The problem to... It's not that I have to rival them to do it, though we totally should rival the Breen. I mean, what am I going to do? Piss them off? Declare rivalry? Confirm. We can get that big space station online. I like that. It's the power requirement. I can build one. I just don't really want to, but I guess we're going to have to do it. Earth Space Dock, space station. You're getting yourself a synthetic dilithium upgrade. It's going to cost us 10 power to do it.
Survey complete.
Play the battle music in your epidemic playlist? No. I can't play that all the time. It's a trade deal. Tellarium D. What is that? 15% to our armor? For raw and processed dilithium. Ah, I can't. I want that so bad, though. Where are you guys located? I will trade you for that. I want 15% to armor across the board. Yeah. Where are you located? You are all the way back here. All right, decline. But counter offer. Offer trade deal. I will give you I want it for like 30 years. A research agreement. Wow. No shit. All right. Would you be willing to part with, say... Oh, it ticked over. No, it didn't. We just built some upgrades. Would you be willing to part with some...
Construction complete.
Pause for a second. Energy credits. No, minerals. We need minerals. Like a monthly transfer. You would? Oh. If I gave you star charts, too. Yeah, it's 30 years of +1 minerals. We just buffed up our fleet by 15%. Those cruisers just got like hundreds of hull. I'll take it. For 30 years, that's a good deal. I don't think I have the resources, the technology to even find that resource. All right, where's the enemy fleet? We've got our spy satellite right here, so it gives us, if I turn this button on. No, do we not? No, we built it down here. Oh, man, it wouldn't work. I could put it here and see where there's at. You know what? That's actually worth it. Construction ship, come on up here. Give us a little bit of a spy satellite if you would be so kind. Can't afford it. It's 1,000 resources. All right, scratch that. Scratch that for now. 13K fleet. We're gonna move the fleet up to, where are you at right now? Here? Let's move you back here and put you in orbit of a planet. To the Tellarite world. That way you're not using up a bunch of power.
Complete.
Hey, Blitz, welcome back to the stream. Shaq, upgrade space stations will up your fleet cap. Yeah, but will it in this mod that uses the dilithium system? And to be honest, I need to try it anyways. So let's go ahead and upgrade a couple space stations. There we go. This one's getting 2 upgrades. Oh, something ticked over.
Initiating communications.
What do we got? You're not getting processed dilithium. How goes the war up there, by the way? With the robots? I don't actually remember.
Technology
We're looking over
discovered.
here. We're running out of people between the Romulans and the Borg. Oh no! And they're currently taking out the Talaxians. Would you guys be willing to trade information? I want an active sensor link with you. Yeah, I don't care if you guys get a research bonus. I just want to see what's in your territory. That's all it does, right? It doesn't take from us? Yeah, no, it doesn't. I want you guys to be a threat to the Borg for as long as possible. So let's see if they accept it. I want to see how big the Borg fleet is, and I want to see if they've got, like, some of the bigger... consulate... building speed. Yeah, that's a good idea. Come on, Talaxians. They accepted it. We now have sensor data coming in from the Talaxians. I do not see... I don't know, actually. They wouldn't be read to me. Uh-oh. Wow. Talaxians and what remains of the... They split their fleet up just now. 8 and an 8K. They have a 16K fleet here. Maybe they're actually giving the Borg a fight. I'm okay on power now. We're gonna see how that fleet cap goes. I'd like to upgrade it and get a couple more cruisers online and bump our fleet up to at least 15K. Where are our allies? They're following us? They're following us. So together, we've got a 20K fleet. We could potentially take them out. If we knew where they were. The Borg have at least 3 30K fleets. Okay, that's a thing. I guess. Oh, shit. Well, maybe they're delaying them. I don't know. Who's the Borg currently killing? I think it's the Talaxians, right? Yeah.
We have no...
Ugh. How we doing with the Klingons? Just gotta get this war over and we can start bringing them into the fold. Let's get up here. Let's clear this Trappist 1. It's got a couple of enemy NPC fleets. the
Construction
crystalline entities.
complete.
Peace offer. Denobulans and the Breen.
Initiating communications.
The wars are over. The wars are over. And we've got, no, I'm still not giving you any of my dilithium. Just because the war's over doesn't mean you get anything. What do you want? Invite the coalition. Who? Who are we inviting? The Union of Valkus wants to be invited into the coalition. You're damn right I will invite them. Fantastic. Will the rest of them want to invite the coalition? Confirm. More allies for us. We vote yes. Sweet, we just got the 2 of these guys into the coalition. We have
Our
considered your
presence in
offer
the
carefully
galaxy has not
and
gone
decided
by
to join the
unnoticed.
Federation. Mutual Defense Pact has been established between those 3 groups. All right, now, Klingons, let's have a conversation.
Mav!
Me and you. You're already part of the coalition as an associate. Why don't we... They're not at peace. They're winning the war against the Husnak, but they're not at peace. So we need to keep this relationship up. So what we're going to do, we're going to offer you guys a research agreement because apparently the Federation loves... Everybody loves our research. Nobody else wants to share theirs. You're going to give me an active sensor link for it and your star charts. You're also going to give me some of your power monthly. Okay, maybe not. I feel like that offer right there, that's when one of our diplomats went over there and said, hey, would you give us some power? And they stabbed us in the throat. They will give us minerals. They'll give us 1 mineral. What happened to the trading in this? It seems so broken. All right. We'll confirm. This is... What if we bring this up higher? Curious question for you guys. I don't remember if they changed this or not. The trade acceptance, the higher this is, the more positive we will get, like, the more in favor they will see this as. So, like, if we just gave them this and didn't go for the 1 mineral, they'll like us more because we gave them a really good deal. Cheap buttholes. Argo. Yeah, basically. It's the Klingons. They don't trade so well. 50k fleets? Nope. I didn't hear that. That's not a thing. The higher the better. Okay, so what we'll do is, I don't really need an active sensor link. I wanted to see the war. I wanted, you know what? If we get rid of their star charts. Confirmed. All right, it's totally confirmed. Never mind. We're all about signing the peace treaty with them. So we are literally going to give them technology.
Mav?
Let's let it cycle. Let's let them think about the solution. Accept it. The Nobulans and the Breen have accepted peace. 92. We just need to keep that number up there. That should be building over time, right? Trade relations? Yeah, should be okay. What do we got? The Klingon Empire, the Temerian Mandate. Klingon Empire decided to end their association status with the 61 state. What? Why? We
Mav?
just had a conversation. Which one of you assholes pissed off the Klingon Empire? Temerian Union. The brand new Temerian Union. Only an idiot would fight a war on 2 fronts. Only the heir to the throne of the kingdom of idiots would fight a war on 12 fronts. Lando Malari. One of the best characters. Shit. So they don't like the 2 people we just incorporated. You guys. Why? Because you're peaceful. It's Bejor all over again. I'm gonna have to incorporate these guys. It's all right. We can do this. We incorporate these two smaller groups into the Federation, gaining this territory. Not a big deal. It's going to take a little while. And we should be okay. Damn it, Temerians. Might as well invite all three of you.
Initiating communications.
Yeah. What? We would like to join the Alliance. If you'd have us. We'll let you have open borders with us, but that means I'll have to incorporate 3. Let me guess. Somebody's already offered it to him. The Noskin tribes decided to end their association with the 61 City Alliance. Okay. Not that I really wanted to bring the Noskins in anyways. They're already part of a coalition, I thought. Oh, it's one of the little groups. Screw it. Might as well join up. I'll incorporate all of you. I vote yes. Bring them in. Their little fleets can help out with the war effort against the Breen. We'll go through the 2-year thing. We got to work on getting our influence up. So what's the fastest way to get our influence up? Because we're going to need to pay for the expensive one. The Bright Alliance is bringing them in? Bastards, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. These little bastards are ruining the opportunity to bring in the Klingon Empire. All right, we're changing course. We can't pull them out. I think if we kick them out of the group... If we kick them out of the group... Once the Borg take Romulan space, we're all doomed. Yeah, no joke. It's Beige War all over again. You're no longer at war with the Breen. Yeah, I'm aware. I actually need to pull my forces back, because I was still preparing to, like, attack the Breen, and that war is over. Shit. Can we kick these guys out? No. I can try to kick them, but nobody will do it. Everybody will vote no. All right, fair enough. Incorporating is the only way. So let's pick out who we're going to incorporate first. Probably the ones that are closest to us. That would be the Democratic Temerian Stars. So let's go ahead and... can we cancel this? We can't cancel this? Can't cancel that. We have to bring the Nobulans in first. Damn. Mistakes were made. All right, let's get the Denobulans in fast. And let's look at any buildings that we can get to get more influence going inside the city. It's the Klingons. We're playing the long game with the Klingons. Migration proposals. Holy crap, I don't care about migration proposals at all. Coalition offer. The Bright Alliance. Who's the Bright Alliance? Let's see what opinions are currently with the Klingon Empire. They don't like the Temerian unity. I should have checked it first. They hate the Romulans. As for the Bright Alliance, I don't... Holy crap, it's these guys. Materialists. Yeah, it's these guys. Yep, associates attached with the Klingons. They're not long for this world. I can't believe I'm happy about this. These guys, so if it all comes on the way I think it's gonna work, the Borg are gonna continue to expand. They're gonna wipe out the Temerians eventually, the Talaxians. Sorry, Neelix. Sucks to be you guys. They're gonna continue to push down south. They're gonna knock out this alliance, being at the doorstep of the Romulan Empire. That's it. That's gonna be the Alpha Quadrant right there. Either we hold together or we're doomed. The Klingon Empire, at that point, will no longer be in association with these guys because they'll be Borg. And we might be able to swoop in at that point in time and ally with them, creating a Klingon Federation front line, Ferengi Alliance front line. I don't know. I mean, maybe...
Our enemies fear us. Perhaps they are not fools.
We're not going to ally with the Romulans, but maybe we can declare war at the same time they do against the Borg and make something happen. It'll be tough, but it's possible. Oh, this is, I'm so doomed. No, we're fine. Everything's fine here. It's all fine. We need to upgrade the fleet. Oh, man. Let's look at influence and upgrading the main. You need to be in orbit. Oh, hey, they're all dead. Where's our science ship? Come over here and survey this system now that it's ours. Main fleet, come on back to Earth. Let's go back to the Sol system. Let's get you docked up at Earth. Inside the minefields. Hold position there. We're gonna start fleshing your numbers out as well. Yeah, that didn't change much. Unless we're still upgrading those space stations. Never mind, we're still upgrading those space stations, so it wouldn't have changed. You're gonna pick up your microfusion reactors so we can get some free power coming in. Everyone up north? Yeah, I'm more worried about this big green blob right now. Basically. Where's species 8472? I don't know. Oh, there's always the possibility of an in-game event too that could really mess with this if like species 8472, if that's one of the events that can happen, and they arrive up out like Borg space, that could give us the opening we need. We still haven't seen the Borg fleet. Talaxians with their AK fleet are pulling out of Borg space. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's fine with me. Open borders are fine. Let me guess.
Mev?
You guys are pissed now, aren't you? Pacifists. We've got pacifists in our territory. We are pacifists. Well, not all of us are. Alright, the fleet's being pulled back now. I read somewhere that the 8472 might spawn if the Borg become too OP. 50k fleets is what people were telling me. I don't know how true that is. I've gotten bad intel before. And I don't know when that update came out. So if they did add them, is it in the newest update? Because that update is not the one we're playing, we're the one before it. So that's kind of a thing. Influence, that's right. What can we do to build influence? Now, I don't think there's anything at a space station that can make
Initiating communications.
That can make it. Pause it real quick. 0G, space restaurants, engineering bays, crew quarters, which will lower ship upkeep. I would assume that's only in ships in the area around it. What about the surface? Give them 1 dilithium for their troubles. Bureau of Cultural Exchange. Unity output plus 10%. That's unity, but what about influence? I could just... I have an idea. I know how we can get some points. You know what? Go ahead and build that, though. That's actually good. Let's get some more unity coming in. We need more happiness up here, too. What builds happiness? Penal colonies build happiness, right? I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Hanging out with Tryon too much. Yeah, that sounds like one of his answers. And he's probably watching this right now. I hope so. We could upgrade resources. Raw dilithium. We could pick down, piss everyone off here, another dilithium mine. To up the fleet cap again. Let's do it. Dilithium refinery, yes. So here's my idea. I don't even know if I'm able to do it. We're gonna try. Can I? No, I can't. Oh man, I clicked this button. It shows a Herodrum. Assimilated. What I was gonna do is I was gonna make them a what you call it? What if we do that over here? Can we like? Who hates us over here? Opinion mode. Can we just, like, take somebody that already hates us? Yeah, these bug people, and make them rivals? Plus 10, yeah, 0.10 influence. Never mind. That's not gonna work.
Initiating communications.
Bummer. The Borg get transwarp coils in this? Oh no. No. Abandoned ship. All ye who enter here abandon all hope. Alright, how are we doing on that new shielding technology? The
Construction
torpedo
complete.
technology. 2 more months on them. Seriously? Yeah. Done. Then no. Incorporating 3 groups is going to require 900 influence. No, it's going to need more than that. You know what we could do? Build that mega structure like I had planned. Over at Trappist. Or over here.
Construction
We might even
complete.
want to take this down. This is eating up some of our influence right now. We probably have a couple of old stations down right now. Let's see. We got we have 2 frontier outposts down. Mine's 2 on our income.
Technology discovered.
Maintenance cost is 0.5 on this. We got those new torpedoes. Ore refinery? Deep space ore refinery. Enhancements to refining capabilities allows us to create. This is a unique facility that can only be built on deep space stations. Oh. That will give us 8 minerals. 600 coming in now. It's not bad. There's no power requirement for that? 4 power requirement, yeah. Or go for the duranium alloy hulls. Keep pushing the hull technology. 10 isoton warheads. Well, that's a rare tech. That's just base module cost. I'm thinking ore refinery. We're gonna be using that influence though. There's not gonna be any time to build that space station. All right, let's go for the hull. More hull tech. Because now I'm not sure. We might want to litter mega structures across the Romulan border. That may become more prevalent.
We are ready.
All right. We need to get the dilithium factory online. What's going on with that? We need more power, too, to run more dilithium mines. Actually, there's probably something. Cancel that. Build. There's probably a better research facility. Interstellar Academy. Be a bit more even. All right, guys. Well, here is, I think, a good stopping point. We've got... The wars are over. We held our territory. We actually are going to gain territory out of that fight. And the Ferengi Alliance is still alive, amazingly. One of our allies, our bigger allies. We have... Oh, you know what? The Sherlock Corporation. You guys hate us, right? You do hate us. Well, we hate you, too. So, declare you as a rival. Where are you? Declare rivalry. What are you going to give us? Point... Ah, really? 0.3? I need it. We're declaring you as a rival. Done. You 2 are rivals now. So, the Borg are coming down. I think they're going to handle the Romulans for us. And maybe we can, when they get here and they wipe out these groups, the Klingon Empire will be freed from the group that they're kind of going towards as an alliance now. And we may be able to jump in on a fight. With the Klingon Empire bringing them in with us, Romulans, once they get declared on by the Borg, we can jump in with the Klingons, force them into a war, and go after the Borg. Because the Borg are going to be the end game. The Borg are going to be the biggest threat. We'll see, though. Everything changes. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, I'm doing another stream today, later this afternoon. I'm going to be playing a little Life is Feudal and get you guys updated on what's been going on in that game. Been doing a lot of stuff this week in it. Been a lot of fun. If you've never caught the stream before, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up button if you're watching it right now. It does me a huge favor. It makes the videos show up higher in the playlists for people, so I can bring more people onto the channel. And I will see you guys in the next stream in a few hours from now after I make some lunch. So, later, everybody. No, that's still the Back to the Future theme. Bye.